What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the CloudSlayer channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, I believe we all seen probably some politics here recently with Kamala Harris and Donald Trump interview. One of those things being brought up was that they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets, and stuff like that. And I was seeing it all over X and stuff like that. And I don't know if they were trying to like push that under the rug or anything like that, but it almost seemed like that to me. But we are actually lucky today because we got inside the Ohio town invaded by cat-eating Haitians. So this video is going to be by Tyler Oliveira. If you haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, I'm going to put the link down into the description down below so that if you guys want to check them out, hit them guys up, man, and check out some videos. So I already liked the video and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's jump into this reaction video because we got to see it for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand.
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're...
See, look, is this real? What the fuck, dude? That's so... Skinning them and eating them, man. It's horrible. Like, if they have another debate or they have some other kind of questioning for, if this is true, you gotta fucking admit it, man. What's going on? What's happening? We gotta know. We absolutely gotta know.
They're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sands.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. Even
that's enough to piss off anybody, especially if it's taken from their assistance and stuff like that. But hatred only breeds more hatred for that one dude that's angry. I mean, I can see why you get angry and stuff like that. Hopefully he changes his mind. Like if there's people that are from the Haitian background, they want to work and, they're hardworking people, they're willing to obey by rules and stuff like that. I guess if they're here illegally, then it's already, people are going to be more pissed about that. So if they're here legally, it gives those guys a bad name too. So it kind of sucks. But if they're here legally, they go through our processes. I believe, more power to them. I hope they have a lot of success and stuff like that. But, hopefully like those people can make, like that gentleman that sounds angry, make him go back onto how he feels about people that are coming from the country, as long as they're doing that legally and they're going to be productive members of society, right? Hopefully he can change his viewpoint, I suppose.
the cash assistance cards, they're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Man, they're nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our...
Magic money cards because they never run out. They say thousands of dollars, right? So people, they got to put in 40 plus hours a week easily in order to make thousands of dollars. Is that like, I guess if you're on the outside looking in and just hearing that portion, like, what the heck? What's going on here, man? Where's the money going? Are they earning this? How are they doing it,
Our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles.
Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect.
Since June.
You got to respect your people, man, or else they're going to tell you what's up. And you continue not to, it's going to bring it worse. And it's not going to, like, our state is Minnesota, and they talk about, like, welcoming in people and stuff like that. But if you're going to treat your existing people that are there like that and not respect them, why should they listen to anything you say? What? That's a good fucking question.
They took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability.
You're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting who just came in here?
Yeah.
I need some solution.
That's not cool if this particular gentleman needs that and he's a veteran. That sucks for some people, right?
I'm losing my mind.
This is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio, home to roughly...
I didn't mean to laugh about that lady, but it's like we all know somebody like that in our lives. They're like, I'm going to go crazy, but I'm not trying to make light of the situation because this is real life stuff. So I'm a goofball. If you guys haven't been into any of my reactions, man, that's part of it. Sorry.
60,000 working-class Americans until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it?
They're eating the
Did you eat that
dogs,
cat?
the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents.
It's like, what's so funny if it's true, you know? Like, come on, man. That's fucked up.
Accidents left and right,
Holy
and
shit.
driving locals out of their homes by paying above market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus
Hey, that cat was just fine. I'm just kidding.
miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And do the locals and their new Haitian neighbors get along? I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news. A lot.
I'm not gonna lie. At work, I work in a packaging plant. One of the truck drivers was a Haitian dude, and he was a real nice dude. So I don't know. He was, you know, he helped out. He was trying to work. So I mean, I've seen some people. I don't know if he was actually Haitian though. That might be kind of racist. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I kind of assumed. I never asked. I didn't care. I just knew that this guy was helping. He was trying to do his job, and we had to work together to get the job done, right? And it was unloading some like steel frames from a truck. So I had to operate the forklift. He was giving a hand. It was kind of hard. I haven't really had to handle things that long and stiff yet. So
A lot of this is alleged because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them.
better to check it out
Are
yourself.
you from Haiti by chance? Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good.
Motherfuckers are worthless. Bunch of worthless fucking sand. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
I'm gonna say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there. Don't wave at me, you sorry fucking sand. I tell them like it is. Fuck, man, I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them. Pack up and move back to Haitieville, wherever the fuck you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
In Springfield, pour me venir travailler, me chercher la vie meilleure. Moi c'est haïtien.
So that he speaks a different language, huh? Is that like French or something? I'm ignorant to what they would speak or naturally speak or anything like that, like any kind of Haitian language or whatever. So, or you know, French. I know a lot of people come from France and stuff like that. So I'm totally ignorant. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Do you plan on living here for much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbor's cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
Non,
No?
non, moi m'ba.
Okay.
M'ba au courant de ça.
Okay.
M'ba di bagay, mais moi m'ba au courant.
He's saying it doesn't. He's not going to say it doesn't exist because I think the common consensus is if you're poor and that's all you can get is a dog or something like that, a cat. You know, they're going to take it and they're going to eat it. But yeah.
Tout m'ba kwe sa tout.
Okay.
M'ba kwe sa tout. Peut-être moun ki do agon problème éducation qui fait ta fait ça, mais m'ba.
He's basically saying if that person's fucking retarded, and I don't like to say retarded, I'm sorry guys, but lower education, not as educated, right? And they're doing that, or they don't know what's socially acceptable or not in a different country, right?
M'ba kwe. Ou vraiment difficile pour ça t'arriver.
Okay.
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess
He's 50. He don't fuck around, bro.
around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are eating cats and can't drive. Is that true?
True. Did this guy go to actually Ohio State, or is he, you know what I mean? Just got the shirt, I guess, because.
Or no?
No.
No. Okay.
I believe it. Like, I've heard rumors about them taking the geese and killing them and eating them, so I try to stay clear away. Because I've even heard about them eating the eggs over there, so I'm like, okay, that's kind of disturbing. Not
eating the eggs, I don't see, like, we see it wrong if you eat like a goose egg or some shit. Not everybody, because I'd eat a goose egg if it was like in my dinner plate or whatever. But I'm also Korean, part Korean, but you know, it's an egg. It's like a normal egg, chicken egg, for example, to me. Yeah, but if you're like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, don't just go kill the fucking geese though, stuff like that. You know, like you should kind of learn about the area that you're going to But like that one gentleman said earlier, educational problems and stuff like that, and they don't really want to look into doing that. They're just here to try to reap benefits or something.
There he is. This is your guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So far, so good. I haven't had no issues, but they kind of know us.
And are they chill?
They're alright, I guess. I don't pay no mind to them.
You know, and they're everywhere. They take our fucking apartments. The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. You know, it's bullshit. You know, you go to the grocery store, there's no fucking groceries because, you know, they give them $3,000 a fucking month plus food stamps. I'm an American.
Yeah.
Just like
They give them 3,000 and food stamps. Is that true, or is it like the 3,000 is the food stamps? I mean, there's a difference, but not if you're not getting those benefits, it's not much of a difference, right? And if they see that their own people aren't getting it and they think people are illegal, it's gonna sometimes things aren't as accurate as they say and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's
like you.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers come from Haitianville or wherever the fuck.
I love this guy though. It's awesome. It reminds me like my family growing up. That's how we had my dad's stepdad. He looked like a white dude, but he was actually half black, half white. So dropping N-bombs and like people that African American people that didn't know him were like, "What's this white old dude saying the N-word for?" But it was like the dude's black, half black, and his pigmentation looked like a white guy. So, but he talked just like this, maybe like way worse, a lot less filtered. That's all my family though.
They're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. You know, it's bull.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. Okay. They said it's a fucking program for them to
for like migrants, like asylum seekers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh yeah.
How do you mow your grass with a machete? That's my first question. I don't need to laugh too much.
Yeah, that's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah. It surprised me they let them all in, but I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal, and I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when...
To be honest, I use a machete if I'm whacking bushes and stuff like that.
Our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah, and when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're on fixed income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. And that's our biggest issue too, is they're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers that live there, and there's another 7 or 8 lives right here in this corner house.
I'm knocking that door, yeah.
And 4 of them just moved.
You know what movie this reminds me of? If you haven't seen it, Gran Torino, and that's about the monks. Clint Eastwood, great fucking movie. Check it out. This guy's like a fat Clint Eastwood with probably half the fighting skills.
Moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them motherfuckers the sweat off my balls if they was dying of thirst. I'm for real, man. I
get it.
I am sick of them. I don't give a fuck if they put a Haitian in every fucking house. I'll be the only white person here.
Twitter is saying that Haitians are kidnapping
the only white motherfucker, he said.
the neighbor's cats and eating them. Is that true or false? I gotta ask the hard questions here.
I don't know.
No. Why is everyone coming here?
Haïtien vini c'est pour travail, mais manger chat, non. Parce que non, pas manger chat, non, chat, non. Si nous besoin viande, manger viande, aller dans Walmart, non acheter, mais manger chat haïtien, pas manger chat.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Moi t'ai quitté Haïti parce que dans moment pays ti on ti jan gen problème politique, te gen des autres qui passé, so de juste essayer quitter jusqu'à ce que ça arrangé pour me retourner dans le pays.
Barbecue.
So he wants to basically go back to his country eventually? Am I reading that correctly? Let's see here. I want to highlight this here.
Problème politique. No.
So he said no.
Why is everyone coming here?
Haïtiens viennent ici
Haitians
pour
come here to
travailler,
work,
mais manger
but
chat.
not to eat cats.
Non. Parce que
Because we don't
non,
eat
pas
cats.
manger chat. Non, chat non. Si nous besoin de viande,
If we
manger
need
viande,
meat
aller
to eat
dans
meat,
Walmart,
we go to
nous
Walmart, we
acheter,
buy.
mais manger chat
But
haïtien,
eating
pas
cats,
manger
Haitians
chat.
do not do that.
Why did you leave Haiti?
Moi, j'ai quitté Haïti parce que
I left Haiti because my
dans mon
country
pays, t'es un petit genre gain
had a
problème
political problem.
politique, t'es gain
There was trouble,
des autres qui passé, so j'ai juste essayé.
so I just tried to leave
quitter
until
jusqu'à
the
ce que ça
problems
arrange pour me
are
retourner dans le
fixed to
pays.
come back to my country.
Barbecue? Civil War? Like,
Moi, par contre,
I don't know anything about anyone.
Problème,
I just know there was a problem and I tried to move.
Déplacé, même pas.
But I do not know any names or anything.
Ce soir qu'a fait ça.
okay. Okay, so just family and friends told him to come here to Springfield? Could you ask him that?
Yeah, his friend.
I see. Okay. Merci. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't eat cat.
Okay. She clarified, I don't need cat.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there. Yep.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner, everywhere.
They eating good, bro. I'm telling you. They're buying some stuff, man. Like I said, a lot of these truck drivers I've been seeing last few years, almost it seems like the Haitian descent. You know, some can't speak English, but mostly it kind of seems like that, right? And I'm not trying to be racist of how people look or anything like that because I don't care, man. Most of my family, we're all diverse. I'm Native, Korean, and part white, right? So I don't really care. I grew up in a very diverse background, Minnesota's public schools and stuff like that. And I met a lot of great people that are from Somali descent and all these other descents, Guyanese and all this other shit, man. They're awesome, smart individuals. And they, you know, as far as I know, they worked hard. Their families were working hard. They were trying to give them the best life that they could, you know. So I don't know.
But we're expected to live clean environment. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants and they get assisted living freely, it makes it harder for people like me or somebody else who doesn't get assisted living to find affordable housing.
Are they driving the housing costs up around here?
Yeah.
So they're saying that because they get free money and they're just paying the landlords more money, I assume, that it's driving up the cost. But usually, I don't think it's that, right? Isn't it inflation? So inflation demands that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too well versed in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
Big time?
Yeah, like.
What are we talking?
Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out so they can boost up the rate on this place. They'll probably fix it.
I see.
Get it where it's looking better and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Pero el first time me doy como
$1,200. That's steep, man. That's quite a bit. If you're like a solo mother and stuff like that, that'd be hard, especially if you're balancing raising your children and going to work. Single fathers too, you know what I mean, for individual stuff. Your full-time job and a pretty much a part-time one, right? If you want to live comfortably, and if you got little ones and stuff like that, and it's going to be both parents working. It'll most likely seem like.
Primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians vive aquí en las 2 años?
No tengo un mensual, pero yo nuevo por ahí.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
En Haití.
Haiti?
Sí.
How long have you
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
lived here? 2 months.
¿Dos?
Sí.
Did anyone
Yes.
tell you to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
It's kind of weird that lady knew how much they were paying, though. Does that seem fishy or something? Why would the landlord tell them that? I'm confused. So.
Sí.
Did a friend tell you to come move here for a job? How did you learn about Springfield?
Yo tengo mi padres por ahí.
Parents here.
How much is it to rent an apartment here in Springfield? How much do you pay for rent?
Pero
I
todavía
don't pay
yo no
anything
pagué,
yet
pero yo
because
vivo
I
con
live
mi
with my
padre,
parents.
mensual
month,
cada mes
we pay
700.
$700.
Is anyone eating cats out here?
No.
Okay.
No.
Falso.
Falso.
Falso información. Okay. Do you know many other Haitians here?
Yes.
Yeah. Big community?
Yes.
Okay.
For
And
now.
why are so many Haitians coming here to Springfield in particular?
The Haitians come here because it is said that there is work available work. You're coming to lead other Haitians here. That's the reason a lot of Haitians come here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Also, if you want to support our boots on the ground independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube, and exclusive DLC content that YouTube won't let me upload, go subscribe at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for less than $5 a month.
How long have you lived here?
This one.
How much money does the government give you per month?
No. Avant, oui. Maintenant, non.
No, before, because they used to give me money, but I am working now.
Is it true that the Haitian...
So is it like same circumstances as somebody that were to go like unemployment, then they get a job, then they no longer can reap the benefits? You know what I mean? Or are they just getting the money and they're being lazy? Which is possible because people do abuse that, but not all people do that. So
Haitians are eating the neighbor's cats.
Oh.
No?
No.
Información falso?
Ouais, pas connaître ça.
I don't know anything about it.
Do they not
He didn't
collect
totally deny
the
it.
trash?
Chaque lundi.
Monday they collect the garbage.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Non, m'a cherché la vie.
Looking for a better life.
Venu ici à direct. Chercher la vie pour ça.
And they come here directly.
Okay. Merci beaucoup. All right, bye-bye. We got a cat right there, unaffected. He's chilling, not eating.
It's ridiculous. They
Yeah.
can't even take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people
Mostly white people living on the streets and stuff, huh?
have brand new houses, brand new cars. I'm having a hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get. But when a Haitian comes through and spends $500 in food stamps and still has...
This lady could technically lose her job, right? Let that sink in.
$5,000 on their food assistance card.
$5,000?
$5,000. Would you like to?
Well, how many kids do they got? You know, are they're not able to work? What's happening? Where's that information if you're going to say $5,000?
Know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance cards?
Tell me.
Even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches.
Maybe if they're coming from a place that isn't like that, you know what I mean? If they're talking to their kids or something, they're going to call it that. Or the kids are calling it that. I don't know. It's hard to take some of the information seriously, especially if you weren't there in a situation in the moment or you're not there. Sometimes it might sound wild, but it also might be true, but it also might be a lie.
Because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
You all get along out here?
So is it because she's mad that she doesn't get assistance and they get assistance before her? Because in her prior statement, she was talking about how they can't take care of their American people first and stuff like that. But she doesn't look like she's hurt or anything. So maybe does she have a job? She said she had her job doing that stuff, and what she puts in jeopardy, especially if a lot of people sees this video, people from there see this video, and they're like, you're letting out clientele information, or you're lying about it, or whatever, you know, whatever the thing is. You lose your job.
Or what?
We don't
Nobody blame but yourself.
that much. Okay. I mean, they walk up and down the street, they do their little thing. That's it, you know.
Mike, how long you lived out here in Springfield?
Oh, I've lived in Springfield all my life. I'll be 60 in 2 weeks.
When did all the Haitians come in?
About 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And when they
5 years, not months.
they hit this neighborhood hard.
Why?
Outrageous rent. They went through, they painted them, cleaned them up a little bit, rent them to them, and they pay the rent.
I heard on Twitter that cats are getting kidnapped. Is that true?
Yes, my mom
You're
actually
laughing.
seen a post on Facebook. There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods collecting cat.
For what?
Skinning them and eating them.
There's possible for misinformation too, though. Some people just they see it on a thing and take it at face value. But it could also be true. There's going to be fucked up people. There's fucked up people around me who were here before the Haitians that are native people. You know what I mean? They fuck some dogs up. I'm not going to lie. On the reservations, Indian reservations, they still be burning dogs alive, dude. I'm telling you. They don't eat them though, but they torture them, especially when they're young and they're affiliated with gangs or something. They're drinking and they're just You know, they might have been attacked by the fucking dog for all we know. People don't take care of their animals sometimes. They run around this motherfucker, and sometimes you got to defend yourself, right? Whether it's a human, whether it's a fucking animal, or sometimes some people just do it because they're drunk fucking idiots too, so.
Them. Snyder Park, our actual park. If a Haitian is caught walking the grounds down there, they can get arrested because they're going down there and they're killing the Canadian geese so they can take them home and eat them.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because we used to have a lot of cats around here. And especially down here at the end of the street, that lady had probably 50 of them. Now she's lucky to have 5. And the geese down at the park, they're declining. So I don't know if they're eating them too. I guess it's supposed to be their natural habitat or something or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This could come everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's the future.
Yeah, it can definitely go everywhere, you know, for the most part. But hopefully they're hardworking people. You know, some of these people that he's talking to seem like they're willing to work, that they're hard workers. You know, part of that probably should come with eventually learning the language too, but adaptability, right?
Of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so. The Mexicans take it up for the blacks, and the blacks taking it up for the Mexicans is odd.
Interesting.
My country's going down, and I can't wait to.
That's oh man, I grew up with a bunch of Mexican African American friends. You know, a lot of races got together, man.
Trump gets back in there.
90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Okay.
And I've almost gotten hit by several of them walking because I walk a lot and they're going the wrong way down one-way streets, and they think they own the streets. And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them just blasted off. What the fuck?
They've knocked down my grandmother's fence.
Yeah.
That brick wall back there, they've drove into it.
Why?
They've hit cars around here. I mean, they cannot drive. Whoever's giving them driver's license ought to have theirs taken off.
But look, every time a country moves into another country, talk about we're taking over, that shit leads to war.
100%.
Like when you have the old black dude siding with the old white redneck and they're talking about joining teams, that's when you know everything is going to go downhill, and it's going to go downhill quick.
Real. We all know about the
especially when it comes to money, you know, especially if you're impoverished and stuff like that, and you're trying to get these benefits, and you see that these people, they're new, they're immigrants, they're stuff like that, and they're reaping these benefits that should be yours, right? You think it should be yours, those benefits are yours, you've been hurting. You've had it for years, and they took it away from you. In their mind, sometimes that equates to them taking their money from them, not the, you know, even though they say it's the government, but who's going to suffer is the people that are getting the money and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah.
About the neo-Nazis just a couple weeks ago being down, and I ain't saying that it's right and I ain't saying it's wrong, but look, let's think about it. I'm 36 years old, and in 36 years, that's the first time I've ever seen the neo-Nazis rally in our city.
My mom was telling me she was coming home the other night and seeing a carload of Klan members.
Oh yeah. Klan members?
Yes.
There's just full-on war going down right now.
That's what it's coming to.
Okay.
And it's all going to be against the same people.
Yo quiero hablar contigo
to
sobre
talk to you about,
migración
the
de
migration.
muchas Haitians a Springfield. ¿Sí posible?
Sí.
¿De dónde eres?
Where are you from? Haiti.
Okay. ¿Cuántos meses vive
How long
aquí?
have you been here?
Un mes.
¿Qué es la razón
What is the
que
reason you come
vive
to live
aquí?
here?
No, yo no vivo acá.
I don't live
Yo
here.
tengo
I have my nephew that lives here.
¿Visitan?
Wanna visit?
¿Cuántos dólares tú
How much
recibes
money do you
cada
receive
mes
from the government?
del gobierno?
No, todavía, porque...
No, nothing at
yo
all.
tengo
I am
el
still in the
proceso, pero no
process.
me manda
That's
todavía,
why they
todavía.
haven't sent me anything
nada?
yet. Nothing.
Nada. ¿Cómo es posible que
The people
vive
that live in
en
these
las casas
houses
con
with no
nada
money.
de dinero?
Aquí yo
Just
no
come to
sabe
visit.
nada.
I don't know anything. I came to
Yo no
visit
vivo
it.
acá.
I don't live
¿Por
here.
qué tú
Why do you drive the car
manejas
so
el
fast?
coche con mucho rápido?
No fui yo que estaba
That was not me.
Mucho rápido
Very
en
fast on
esas
the streets.
streets.
No estaba manejando.
Oh,
mi
was it
primo.
true?
Ah,
It's my
ok.
cousin.
¿Es cierto que
It is true that
personas
people eat the
comen
cats
los
or no?
gatos o no?
No sé.
I don't know.
Lo siento. Gracias por tu tiempo. I'm trying to
time.
interview locals out here and hear their thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. So the available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, you know, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. But I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've heard. But yeah, it has affected the market because, you know, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months. Couldn't tell you. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I can tell you that. Again, no cat eating.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Well, some people are saying that they don't see any cat eating too. So.
Pavon, I own
Pavon. Oh, you own this?
Yeah.
You'd be a great person to talk to, then.
Yeah, for sure.
We've heard a lot of the Haitians that have moved here recently come here often.
Yeah.
What's going on here in Springfield?
They're just like an influx of the population in the Haitian community. I mean,
He's like a cool young dude, man.
they're protected status here, so they're just like, I mean, obviously I've filled up the town with it, and yeah, that's where we're at right now, pretty much.
So you own this laundromat?
Yeah, so my dad owns this laundromat, I own the sneaker store next to it, so I run both things right now, so yeah.
Oh, sneakers and laundry, bro. What a business. Buy some socks over there.
Are your customers primarily Haitian? What's the split?
Before, I would say the last like 2-3 years, I mean, primarily whoever was in town, but yeah, there's a huge influx in, yeah, the Haitian community. That's like primarily our like customers like nowadays. So yeah, I will say there's 100% a divide in our town. Thing is like, I just hope that whatever you guys do cover, something good comes out of it, right? Like in the next 5 to 6 years, hopefully there's some sort of unity between everybody. Hopefully there's some sort of change. That's the biggest thing, like, I feel like you guys should cover. Just some sort of like way to bring people together. This is the guy you want to talk to.
How you doing, man? We're filming a YouTube video. We're trying to see what's going on here.
This is a guy. Big
Wait,
guy
you running for mayor? Oh yeah, I tried to find you. I know who you are.
So out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris, the guy who went viral for giving this
Oh, I seen this dude.
speech at Springfield's town hall.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them like.
And who's been going live on Facebook documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers. We headed to the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting driver's licenses in cars so quickly after moving here despite
That's a good question. Let's see it.
speaking zero English.
Question for y'all. What are your thoughts on the Haitians? They can't drive? This guy right here, by a Haitian dude. Yo, bonjour.
You got a cat right beside him.
Stop!
Stop, bro. Stop, dude.
You said that shit, not me. You take that back. I didn't shit.
I'll tell you that, man. Bro, come on, bro. We be playing, bro. There's nothing wrong with some jokes.
Let's go see what's up.
Yeah, that's how a lot of poor people get through a lot of rough situations, man. We joke around and shit like that.
How y'all doing? Question for you. Do you know how the Haitians are getting driver's license? Can they transfer their license from Haiti, or
No, they cannot transfer.
do they have to undergo the same test?
I'm not allowed to answer the personal questions outside of the office.
Well, okay. You know what?
See, that's professionalism. Even if she wanted to, she can't discuss that. It's like that other lady that was bringing up the fucking how much she has to. She was peeping at their check and stuff like that, and she's divulging information. I mean, that lady might tell them that outside the camera, but don't do it documented like that.
What they have to do?
I do not.
Okay.
I really don't know. No, but I know they're getting them quick.
They're getting them quick, right? We can ask.
Sir, you are not allowed to take pictures in here, sir. Sir.
In the go outside. Sorry. Are they able to transfer their licenses from Haiti to here?
No, not without taking the test. But that's the only question I can answer. I can't answer anything else.
Do you know how the Haitians are getting their driver's license so fast?
I do not.
Okay. All right. That's all I got for you.
Well, I mean, they could just be just like any other person that they have to perform at a certain level, like a capacity of driving, right? Like you would a normal person or something like that. I mean, even that would be comforting for people, right? I'd imagine so, because if you don't say nothing, some people might take it wrong.
I wish I knew.
Are they driving pretty good out here or what?
No.
No?
I do why they put their car in.
Why is that, do you think?
You don't know how to drive in general.
Okay.
That young gentleman said something about hopefully they can learn to speak the language and stuff like that in the next 5 to 6 years, which I was kind of saying. But like the one Haitian I met, he spoke English, and he drove a truck, so I imagine he was pretty decent at driving. But how do I say it without sounding weird? Is that maybe they're lost in translation. They don't speak the language. Maybe they can't read it, and they don't know what the signs mean. Very confusing, right? And like most adults, they're afraid to ask questions from other people without sounding stupid. Possibly, or maybe just don't give a fuck to ask. I don't know. I don't know what the answer would be, but I can see that where, because I see a lot of that in like any job that I've ever worked at, right? Somebody messes up, they're going to try to hide it, and they don't want to own up to it, whatever, which is a bad thing. If you work and you fuck something up, just let them know. People hate to be lied to, FYI. So,
like I see them driving over there, like trying to learn how to drive, but I don't think they have to drive at all.
Okay.
I don't even think they should have a license. No lights when they be driving around, and nothing.
Do you think it poses a threat to public safety?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Man, is there nothing but a head?
Yeah, but if they're going to give them licenses, at least make sure they can operate a vehicle. Usually, one of the standard things is making sure that the operator knows how to use the vehicles. They make you check your turn signals. They make you check your headlights. You got to make sure that stuff's up to date and properly operating before you go to the DMV to go for a driver's license test, right? I remember doing that when I was 18 years old because we couldn't afford I had to wait till 18 so that I could just take the driving test instead of getting like the blue card or yellow card or whatever from the driving permit that is required for people under 18 here in this country, right? Or in our state anyway. So.
Headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles, and there's just been nothing but a hassle since they've been here. It's been horrible.
How would you rank their driving from 1 to 10?
A -10. They're horrible.
Do you have to take a driving test here? Oui?
Habla español.
Español, sí. ¿Cómo es posible que recibir
How's it possible you received your license
muy rápido?
so fast?
No, es que por ahora
For
no
now,
sé,
I don't
es que
know. The
lo
thing
que-
is,
lo que necesito
what I need to
viene
do is
acá
come here to ask
preguntar
for
por
the
la
information.
Okay. Okay, all right. Gracias.
So, with
Thank
more
you.
confusion gained than answers
Damn.
explaining how these Haitians are passing their driver's tests, I headed down to the Springfield Welfare Center where Haitians are apparently clogging the lines for locals, exhausting the town's resources, and overwhelming the employees.
Question.
They did have that wreck, and it reminded me of something recently. There's, with the increase of population and people trying to be busy all the time, trying to make money, trying to do whatever, trying to learn information, we do it while we drive and we fuck up. It's everybody does it, and a lot of these complaints sound like they've been making about colored people for a long time since I was a kid. Every newer race that comes into our area, that's everybody, including people that pre-existently lived there. So. I just wanted to say that because I remember seeing that shit growing up because they're like, man, we agree with each other, the Mexicans or whatever. And then they've been there for a little while. Then it was like, Somalians start coming in, and then it was like, those darn Somalians, they're part of the group now. And then all of a sudden, so on and so forth.
Where are you guys from? Haiti? Haiti? Okay. How many Haitians do you think will come out here in line today? That's what we're trying to...
I'll say 80% of the people that come out here will be Haitian.
Okay. How long you been here in Springfield?
I've been here for 7 years now. What takes so long is because they've got only 2 lines that they serve people in there, sometimes 3. And on all 3 of those, they got interpreters for each one, right? When it'll go a lot faster if you had 1 line for people that couldn't, speak English that well, and then have another line for people that can go through the line faster. Because a lot of times they'll have paperwork with them and stuff, they won't have it in order.
We tried the split line for a while. It ended up being less efficient for everybody.
Is this about as long as it gets these days?
This is a normal Monday. Yeah, we've had worse, but...
Francois? English? No.
Standing in line 30 minutes, they might only just serve 4 or 5 people.
Got it. How many people do you think will come here this Monday?
This Monday? Yeah. I'm telling you, out of this Monday, I figure at least they might see 500.
What do you think the split is between new Haitians that have come in here and Springfieldian OGs, if you will?
I don't know too much about all.
Observationally, what have you seen?
9 to 1 easy.
Like, I'm just here because I'm just trying to get them to clear a medical car.
Are the systems stressed right now in Springfield? Can they handle the amount of people coming in?
No, they really can't. I've been trying to get just a simple Medicaid card since June. They took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability and made me start paying for my own disability. And I don't know why they took me off, but so I had to give them proof of income and disabilities and stuff. I gave them all that. They still ain't did nothing.
So you're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting who just came in here?
Yeah. This America. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the things that the hoops they make us jump through can have you turn on each other in a sense or say negative things.
Absolutely, man. You see it a million times, man. We've seen it since I was a kid, anyways. And I'm only 32, so
I don't have anything that's negative to say or bad to say about anybody Haitian. Sure. Know what I mean?
Do you think the town's taking care of their local residents that were here first and foremost?
Oh no, hell no.
Well, thanks for your service.
Hail to the no, to the hell no.
Yeah, appreciate it. Good luck in line.
Like, and the thing is, there's people on Twitter and Instagram that don't think it's real. Like, don't think none of this shit is happening.
We decided.
The problem is, like, when there's trying to bring people in and they want to look good for the news, they want to be like, hey, man, we were so inclusive. And then sometimes, you make your own people feel like the people that have been here, like, they feel like they've been abandoned and stuff like that. It sucks, dude. It's just everybody wants to be a part of the change so bad that they end up forgetting about the people that are already here and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, man.
In real time.
They're like, none of that shit's real that you're saying. There's no way they brought 20,000 people.
English? No English? Okay. That's crazy. If you're a local trying to get your Medicaid, your welfare benefits, etc., you're waiting 2 hours now. Crazy?
Crazy as fuck.
Well, we're 6 minutes away from this woman's house. This woman has stated that people are throwing mattresses on her joint. She is not expecting us. I am just going to show up and knock on her door and see what happens.
How did they find out where she lived?
Hi there. I saw your speech at the city council, and I was wondering if I could interview you. Well, I've seen a video.
I don't know. She can't take care of her plants. Kind of fishy.
Of a guy getting a Canadian goose, a Haitian dude, and I have rumors of Haitians taking cats. Tell me what's going on here.
I'm a cat lady, as you can tell.
You have a lot of cats.
Yeah, I have a lot.
As you can tell.
A lot of cats. The goose story, I believe, originated in Columbus. I have not seen it here.
And just for context,
they haven't seen it there, so.
You are surrounded, this entire community, mostly Haitians now?
Yeah, I believe we're looking at probably about 50% is what I'm saying. But I'm worried. My town is going to pot. Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect. And that's the things that I'm not seeing. And the women in this country have fought long and hard for the rights that they have been afforded. And these men in this culture treat their women very badly, and I watch it firsthand. Come on, give me a break. Start acting like you got.
See, like it isn't like our people, the white people or whatever, because that lady earlier, that's kind of how she referenced that. But she's talking about their own women. You know what I mean? That's different. I like to look for stuff like that. I don't know. That's just one thing I've noticed in her talk compared to the other one talking, the other lady.
Some sense. The driving of the vehicles is a main sticking point. Haitian men came down with probably a queen-size mattress and threw it in the front yard. Okay. It didn't go very well. I tried to explain. I tried to be nice. Didn't go very well. So.
And you explained in English?
Yes. I had to drop the F-bomb and told them, take it and go. So they went down the street and ended up at that house right there.
Got it.
So they've thrown trash in the yard as they walk by. I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with the disrespect. I've never been so disrespected in my life, and my ex-husband has never disrespected me like this. They're not prosecuting.
I don't know, where I grew up, the people were always spray painting shit, and there was always chips and fucking pop cans and stuff. Like, people don't care when it's not their own shit. So, especially when they're kids. And maybe if they join gangs and stuff like that, they definitely don't give a fuck. I remember kids grew up with, they would take the little chromes off the air valves, they would throw them at windows, break the windows and shit like that when I was in like 6th grade and shit. Some little shitheads, bunch of weird shit like that. So.
For the property crimes, and it's a big mess, and we need some help. I want my city back. I want my people happy, and this is my town. I want to take it back.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to him. But
it's like everything else is going to evolve, and the country or the state of being that you were in yesterday is always going to evolve and become a little bit different. No matter where you live at, I don't think, for the most part.
There's a language barrier. I get it, okay? But when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months of English lessons, the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying...
some of them could be trying to take care of their family, and they don't think they have the time to do it when they're taking care of them, especially if they got young kids. It can be tough on people, I understand that, but also, like, we had some neighbors, Somalia neighbors growing up down in Brooklyn Park, and the girl, she did the most amazing jobs braiding hairs and stuff like that, and she spoke English. Her and her sibling were the only ones in the household that could speak English. Her parents immigrated there. They ended up taking up English at a young age and stuff like that, so they're the ones that became the language speakers, but the parents didn't speak it or anything like that. So I think it was like very little, but they were still working and productive members of society to an extent. The husband wasn't always the dad.
20,000,
and
I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me.
By name. By fucking name.
Really would like to have a word with you, and I promise I won't yell at. Somebody get a hold of me. I don't care who, get a hold of me. I need some solutions. I'm losing my mind.
Let that lady know. Let her fucking know. But anyways, that's going to conclude this video. Share your thoughts down below if you have any questions, any kind of concerns. But it doesn't sound like those guys over in Ohio, at least, are getting cats. At least not from those people that he talked to. There's always a little possibility that could be happening. Like that one guy that they interviewed said, it could be an educational problem. People don't give a fuck, If you're so poor and that's all you can get, you're gonna eat whatever the fuck you're gonna come in contact with. I know, like I said, when I was younger, there's just sometimes people just don't care. They're gonna do it. Whatever sustenance that they can get, they're going to get that and feed their family possibly. So I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. So, but anyways, if you guys like this content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And until next time, guys.